outside the library. I'll smoke and then I'll see what's up. I remembered to get cash back at the grocery store. I bought hand sanitizer and a $4 breakfast burrito. I could have used like just something that wasn't on food stamps, so I could be eligible for cash back, free cash back. So I got a $10 bill. Gotta do laundry tomorrow before I swim and shower and then head to work from 12 to 4. I work here Wednesday, Friday, then I work every day but Wednesday next week, Monday through Friday, so 4 shifts. Should be big money. I think that's like $250. That's huge. I just dashed. I made $28 in 3 hours, which is like fair. I wasn't driving the whole time. It's like almost $10 an hour. My first hour was really hot. I made $16 on my first delivery. It got like a piggyback. 15 for 6 miles. 8 plus 7. How's the lighting at 9:09 a.m.? Oh man, I need that shower. I'm gonna shave, just clean. I don't have a mirror in that shower at the rec center to do like a neckline, so I'm just gonna shave clean. Probably only will have to shave like once a week. And like I said, I could go without a shower, like without a razor shave for like 2 weeks probably. Just trimming my neck with my buzzer. I get to upload this very video for you when I go into the library in yesterday's. And I'm gonna chill there a long time. I'm not gonna dash in the afternoon because I'm about to have like 6 shifts at work in the next 10 days. I gave it an honest effort this morning and I gotta manage the edema. I woke up with it like almost gone, like 10% swollen in the ankles. My ankles get sore walking. I walk in sandals without socks to like keep my feet air dried so they don't grow bacteria. But I have no ankle support, so work's actually gonna help me because I have shoes with great support. And I'll be there like 5 or 6 hours a day in shoes. And I'll wear them after work for a couple hours. I'm excited to do laundry. I have like 5 or 10 pounds of clothes in my clean laundry bag that I haven't worn yet. Like 1 or 2 of it's winter. So it's like that I'm gonna stow in my trunk and not work through my dirty and clean laundry bag, so that's cool. I've resolved my laundry situation, like shook it down, pared it down, so I won't be looking through stuff I don't need, because I don't have like a dresser or shelves or anything. I have to just go into the bag looking for the folded piece of clothing I need. I realized my magic number with Dash, if I want to buy cigarettes, is 33, because that's a $20 like full tank of gas plus a pack of cigarettes. And then if I'm on Zen, it's 20 plus 5, 25. So it's like if I'm really feeling it or I got edema, I need to hit 25 or 33 on my morning. If I'm in the flow, like regardless of how I feel, if the orders are coming and I'm making money, I'll go for the whole 4 hours, 5 to 9 a.m. I might start doing 4 to 9, because like I think the hours 4 to 6 are like really good. I don't think there's more orders per se, I just think there's a lot fewer dashers. If you dash, tell me what your shift is, like when you do it. I'll show you some of the stuff I bought. I spent some food stamps on some victuals for the next like 4 nights at camp. I really just want to show you one thing. I spent $2.99 on a gas station coffee today at Circle K. It was huge, but it wasn't the quality that I know and love from the other locations, so I bought a 4-pack of espresso with cream. It doesn't say how many caffeines, but I've had one of these before. It only has 18 grams of sugar, which is really solid, and then 6 grams of fat from the cream, which is awesome. 4 grams of protein, that's actually really solid. Some calcium, some potassium, wow, 10% on both. I need to figure out what foods I don't know, the nutrition label's too hard to read. I need to figure out what kind of foods are high in magnesium, because I think that's the only thing I'm missing in my diet. Oh, and the berries got moldy after 3 days. I picked out like 5 of them, but I had to throw away 10 berries. Let's hope I don't get sick from the 5 I ate, the raspberries. I think they got moldy in my tent overnight. Yeah, and I'm keeping the food in my tent, so it can't go backpacking. Not in bear country. It smells wild and wicked now. And like I have Chex Mix on my hands when I pitch it, so it's like Chex Mix residue all over the poles and the corners. But it's good for car camping. Damn, these flagpoles keep making noise if you've heard it. That's what that is. I pick up new medicine tomorrow, like a 30-day supply of everything plus a 90-day supply of my blood pressure med, which is awesome. I only had a half dose left today, so I took it in the morning. Hopefully I'll manage this half day in the evening better. I get to spend a lot of time at the library, so that should help. It's a little tricky though, I don't have a fridge or like room temp, so I'm storing my meds in my backpack so that every time I go inside the library they get air conditioned. But these meds you're not supposed to store above like 85 degrees, and they definitely have been above 85 degrees. I just don't, the key is just not to leave them in my backpack in the car for extended periods of time with the windows up. Damn, I can't see a thing. When I was at the DMV, they said, do you need glasses to drive? I said, at night, which is true. Like, I can't see well, and I can't read road signs in the dark. But they didn't put a restriction on my license. Like Illinois, California, and New Mexico all put restrictions on my license and made me do the eye test. But this lady let me wear my glasses, put no restriction, and just asked me to read one line forward and backward at the end. So I'm definitely grateful that dashing was more than $9 this morning. I'm grateful I got off to a good start, making like 16 in the first hour. I'm touching my poison ivy, that's not a good idea. I'm grateful it doesn't itch. I'm definitely looking forward to like laundry and shave and shower and the chlorine, like dipping in chlorine, like it disinfects between your toes and instead cuticles and like behind your ears and stuff. It's even nice to get water in your ear when you're living in your car because it's like chlorine in your ear. Usually that's a pain in the ass, but I don't know, it was like welcomed. I guess it was kind of nostalgic. A big update is because I've been dashing and made like shit, 35 plus 50 is, I've made like $85 or $90 dashing this week. I'll be able to afford the punch card myself, $42 for 10 stamps at the rec center. So I've been counting carefully, make sure on one of my accounts, because my dash card's separate, on my main checking account, like I have $42 left. I have like 50, probably like 52, so I'll be able to spend the 42 tomorrow, pick up that punch card, which will be key next week, because I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I might have to shower twice that week, we'll see. But I'll definitely need to take a shower after work, like probably Monday after work I'll take a shower. So that'll be, I'll shower Wednesday before work, so that'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday without a shower. Yeah, I might actually, shit, we'll see. I might have to shower Sunday. So that's a good example. I might have to do twice. I'm working 4 days at my retail, so I'm gonna have to shower Sunday and then Wednesday next week, which is fine. Sunday is a little tricky. I'd have to pay gas money to get there. But I looked for other like aquatic centers in the small town where I like to dash, which would save on gas, but it's only a summer only pool. So you do what you can, make it work. Yeah, I just had one coffee. I didn't like bang a bunch of teas and sugars, so I feel more like myself today. I have smoked like 6 cigarettes, which, like I said, I'm trying to quit, but it's okay for now. Wow, the police just took off. I guess they got a call. So I don't know, let's hang. Let's see if I can hang without smoking a cigarette. One pack is in. You always need that nicotine going, man. It's like, it's what I do for fun. I post these videos and I bang nicotine. Let's pack this one good. No, we won't, because my fingers are dirty. Let's see if I can show you anything else that's not branded. These are legit, because you get to drink the fluid. It's really sugary. Oh, only 9 grams of sugar, but that's per serving, so 18. That's reasonable. I love this shit. And I picked up mandarin oranges too. That's a new one. And then I got a whole kernel corn. I eat these fresh salads, so I don't need like crazy vitamins from canned vegetables. I just have them because it balances my, if I'm only eating like tuna or canned chicken, you need some like fiber and just some sustenance. And I have crackers. I've eaten 2 bags of Chex Mix in the last week, so that's my limit. They're only $4, so, and it lasts like 2 or 3 days, so it's a pretty good gimmick. I'll tell you actually, my trusty hat, which I love, it kind of makes me look like a hunter or an outdoorsman just by the colors. I love two-tone stuff. And you can see it says Switzerland. What else does it say? It says feel the mountain spirit. I mean, that's definitely the vibe of Last Spot on the Left. Definitely me dreaming about the Rockies. It says Switzerland crafted by nature. So this hat was gifted to me by my dad, which I'm extremely grateful for. he bought it at a train stop in Switzerland, and the story's really funny. Like he was on the Eurorail, just like passing through Switzerland, but he realized he had lost his hat somewhere along the journey at that stop. So he just got out of the gift shop and bought the cheapest hat. And I mean, it's unbelievable that this was the cheapest hat. He said it was like 20 bucks, which these days is a really good price for a cap. That's like, I think it's 100% cotton. Yeah, look, 100% cotton. That's why I love it so much. And the color and the fit. I have a big head, so you can see. Let's see. Well, actually, like, you could even make it bigger. That's what I'm working with on the back. But it's got like a clasp. It's got the feeder. It's just a sick hat. Like, I'm gonna treat it. I treat it well. And I learned not to bring it into the tent because it got trapped that one night. I rushed away from my paranoia. So, hell yeah. Crafted by nature. Feel the mountain spirit. There's no real mountains where I am, just some shitty foothills. I think it's unreasonable to live 12 months a year in a tent, but I've always wanted to build my own house. And then as I aged, I'm middle-aged, I'm 38, I realized that like building your own house is like a cockamamie plan, unless it's a tiny house or like a cabin. So I think what I might do is keep living on the edge like this until I get to 1,000, relocate to the right spot, and then start building a cabin. The funny thing in Canada, you can build a cabin wherever you want. That's what I heard, as long as you leave the doors unlocked year-round. So it's like free use for people in the wilderness that are in an emergency. So for a YouTube perspective, that would be really cool. And then I know Will survives. He never gets, he never finds land. He never buys land with like property rights to build. But I would do it right, which I probably would need like 10 or 25 grand to do that. I wouldn't mind doing it in the desert and having like a solar home, propane, no like water tanks. I think I could deal with that. You can do a propane fridge, so I'd do a tiny one because it uses a lot of propane. But if you're in a cold area, like you have a freezer in the winter, it's just in summer that you wouldn't be able, like without the fridge in the summer, you wouldn't be able to have like eggs and meat. So yeah, you don't need electricity because you got solar. Solar is like cheap these days. If you can deal without actual plumbing and just like, I guess I would say like drive in your drinking water, use the water reservoir for like cooking, maybe the occasional shower. Although it's better to like have a shower in town, like a Planet Fitnesses aren't everywhere, but you could be a member monthly at a rec center. Yeah, so I had these dreams like 10 years ago. It's kind of funny that maybe you guys feel this too. When life's going good and it's comfortable and you have like a desk job, like it seems so off the rails to like go out there, and it's too uncomfortable. You're giving up too much. But I got forced into this situation, man. I got kicked out of my housing via the mental hospital. I went through the mental hospital and came out with just my car and one paycheck. 375 bucks. So I had a nice start. But I was definitely at the bottom, and boy, when you're at the bottom, like facing homelessness and climbing up toward a cabin in the woods, it sounds glorious. It sounds like a castle, like royalty, king of your domain. So I'm really grateful. I told you about how I bought the gear when I had a desk job and built it slowly. I don't have access to credit anymore, so that's like my biggest limitation. It's like I can't just like go when I want to. I have to really premeditate where I'm going and why, or at least like roughly know what I want to travel with. And I think it's 1,000. I want to travel with 1,000, so like my setup costs are max 500, and then I still have 500 left for like the first month or two to get a job and to figure out shelter wherever I go. So I will be dashing. It's not going to be $50 a day, I don't think. That's unreasonable, unless I do lunches too, which right now it's too hot for me with my meds and my edema. But like once it's like maybe November, December, I'll try to start feeding lunches in if my goal's still 50, because you can make 25 in three or 4 hours, and then during lunch you can make 25 in like 2 or 3 hours, so you can make 50 a day. But so I'm really working toward 1,000, and I don't even, at this point, I think AI was hallucinating when it told me I couldn't camp all month in the national forest. Like, I really pestered it yesterday, and like asked it to look up the actual forest code for the forest I'm in, and it specifically says 14 days in one spot. That's your max. But you just reset the clock when you move to a new spot, and I don't want to leave my tent. It's my survival line, so I can't leave anything at camp. Every day I leave. So I think my practice is going to be like, only under extenuating circumstances would I ever return to the same campsite for the second time now. Or the vicinity. Like, I camped 3 nights in a row at this one hidden spot where I saw the hunters 2 out of 3 times. Like, I didn't want to do that, but I didn't know the woods well enough yet. But like tonight, I'm thinking about where to camp. I might have to repeat. I can look. That's one thing I'll do in the library. Is I'll look at where I'm gonna camp tonight. I gotta head to work, so I want it like relatively close to work, or like I said, relatively close to the roads, so I can get out quickly, not disturb anyone. Someone drove by me at like 3:45 this morning. I naturally woke up, and then I heard a car drive by me within a few minutes, and then I just naturally wake up before 4, and I just turn off my alarm. Like, it'll be embarrassing when my alarm goes off in the woods. That's like really unnatural to have like this space age technology waking you up when you should be on like a natural schedule if you're living an outdoor life. So, and I have a backup alarm on an old phone that's cracked, so I don't use it except for the alarm. I keep it in airplane mode, so its battery lasts like 5 days. But yeah, I'm doing good. You can see I'm like a little out of breath from talking, but I haven't pounded more than one. I had a big coffee. It's like 2 cups of coffee, not 4, and 6 cigarettes, and I'm on the Zen. And I did Dash for 3 hours, but then I went to the grocery store. Oh, I got to reorganize my cooler. I have this soft cooler that stores like, I don't know, 2 or 3 levels of cans. Probably like 6 by 2 of cans, and then some other stuff. So like, have it arranged now that my crackers are vertical, so I can get my crackers anytime I want. My spoons are like on top inside the cracker box, and then like the cans that I know are my backup, like the 2 clam chowders, they're at the bottom. I have a can of beans at the bottom. I'll have to try eating those the night before I don't have work. So let's see, tomorrow night I could eat those. That'll be cool. Black beans. But and then at the bottom there's also a can of green beans that I got for 50 cents at Walmart that doesn't have a pull top. You need a can opener, and I just don't want to spend like $3 or $4. I don't want to park and walk all the way into Walmart. I like count my car starts because I don't want my starter to die. I don't want to stress my alternator unnecessarily because it's really being stressed with me managing my windows in the heat. Oh my god, I thought that was a car. It's a big generator. Can you hear that? I bet you can hear that. That might be our cue to wind down, unless it turns off in a second. It's nice to be places early and just chill. I called my bank actually today while I was just sitting there for an hour waiting on a dash that never came. Because this one truck stop charged me $2.50 for nothing. It just showed up on my credit card separate from a cigarettes and coffee purchase. And it just really grinds my gears because I'm counting my money and I keep hitting like 0 basically. So $2.50 is like a gallon of gas that could save my life. So, and I think it was a scam. Like, I don't think it was by accident. I don't know if there's a skimmer there or if the cashier's fucked over. But I called and they have a case open, and like it'll take 10 days to get $2.50 back. But it's not even the principle of the matter. That's what motivated me. But like, I need the $2.50. I need $2.50. So if anybody's ever been in dire financial straits where they were like wanted less than $10 back, let me know. Not for the principle of the matter, for the actual money. Let us know in the comments. Smash like right now. Take a moment to smash like. Take a moment to hit subscribe. You've been listening to me for 25 minutes. That means you like this. That means you want more. You're not going to get these recommended to you as often unless you subscribe. So subscribe. They come out every day. Every day at 10 Eastern, which is 7 West Coast, 8 Mountain, 9 Central, and 10 Eastern. I have a special surprise for you. Or you saw it like on the 30th. When I have 2 videos, I'll do like 10 Eastern and then like 1 a.m. For those of you that are up late and like discovering the channel, you get like another boost. The algo will give another boost, like a recommended like follow on for that day. I might do another video today because it's only 9:30 and this is fun. And I'm gonna be in the library for like, it opens at 10. I'll be in there from like, I might be in there from like 10 to 2. So I'll be in there for 4 hours. I'll go get my fresh salad and eat it in the parking lot. And then, yeah, we'll see where I can do a video. I don't like to do them at camp. Like, I do personally, but there's other people around, so I get worried that people are eavesdropping, or I just can't be as open unless I roll up my windows, and then I get hot, so. It might make sense to go to the park actually after the library. That's what I'll do. I have so much time on my hands today. Like, I'm gonna stay at the library as long as I can and then go hit the park near like the volleyball, baseball area. So it's like less likely to have kids at the playground. Oh, that's so key. I really should do that because at the library, like sometimes there's not even a footrest, so I can't elevate my legs for the edema, which is only like half as good anyways as lying down because your heart's still above your ankles. So let me do like 3 hours at the library, which would go to 1, or I'll stay till 2 if my ankles are feeling good. But I'll still go to the park, lay down flat. That way when I get to camp, I like can sit in my car a little bit, and I can do a video at the park. So that's cool. I'm promoting the Ask Me Anything again. That was the title of the last video. I really want to do one. Maybe that would be like my 25th video or something. Or maybe day 30. We'll make 1 month out here in my car and in the woods. Like, we'll make that Ask Me Anything. I think we'll have some people by then. My thumbnails are fire. They're only gonna get better. I'm hitting my stride. I'm getting more comfortable talking to the camera. Like, I know you guys love authentic content, so I'm just trying to be myself. I think my first video, I was like, in my back of my head, I knew I was making a story. Like, it was gonna be a narrative. So I was like trying to start it right, but I was like presenting. Whereas now it's like, I'm used to it. I'm just sharing, exposing my vulnerability. What do I feel vulnerable about? I guess every evening when I get to the woods, it does occur to me that I'm alone. It's much safer if you guys go camping, like do the buddy system. But I stay prepared to defend myself, and my ankles are a vulnerability. My blood pressure is a vulnerability. Dehydration, which I'm always prepared now. I've got a gallon of water with me for the woods tonight, and I'll bring a full water bottle from the library. I'll drink a lot during the day there and pee a lot. Those chicken thighs were so good. I went looking for them again, but they only put out the full chickens in the morning. I guess they like cut off pieces of spares, birds. Like, they break down some birds midday, hopefully. But man, that's like a good find because it's so cheap. I have to pay cash for it. Food stamps don't cover hot food, but for $3 or $4, I get like 80 to 100 grams of protein. It's like unbelievable. It really rejuvenated me. So I'll try to pick that up soon. Maybe every time I pick it up, we'll do a mukbang with it, because it's like a special occasion now. Because I operate really like from like 4 to 2. Once it's 2, I gotta like be knowing where I'm going to camp and probably get there like 4:45, 4:30 now, 2 hours before sunset is like the latest I can get to camp. Because everything's set up an hour before sunset, and then I have some time to rest, take care of stuff in my car before I go in my tent. And I'm out by 8 typically. So 8 to 4 is my ideal sleeping window. I mean, you just got to get into a rhythm. Once you're like on a circadian rhythm and you know what's up, like this gets easier. It's really hard to adjust, but it's getting easier. And I'll never let my guard down. But I will find joy. I think that's the trick. Be prepared. Stay 10 toes down, but find joy. Know what you're grateful for, know what you're looking forward to. So what else am I looking forward to? I'm shaving tomorrow and swimming. But like, what's coming up? I'm looking forward to getting back at work, talking to my best friend at work, like my work friend. Hopefully we work together Wednesday and Friday. Oh, this Wednesday, it's like, instead of stocking, I'm gonna be going from back stock for stuff that got bought during the day. I'm gonna go to back stock and like refill, rather than like filling it from empty or jamming in extras on stuff that almost is full. I'll be like targeting different products. The computer will tell me what to do that are like half full, that are high volume, like expected to be purchased throughout the day still. It's like Hogwarts back there, man. It's like, I don't know, 10 shelf stories high. You gotta go on a ladder to put marshmallows all the way up there. And marshmallow and chips, and on the bottom you got your like canned food, your soups. Every little row is numbered and ID'd, so there's like one box section for each aisle, and I think there's like 54 aisles in the section I work in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to work. Making money without burning gas will be sweet, and you're in air conditioning. I mean, that's unbelievable. Like, I think other people don't like to be at work. Like, I've been that guy with this retail job, like living out of my car when I'm in there. Like, who the fuck cares that it's like labor? Because it's labor in an air condition. It's like a science experiment. I'm like a lab rat, like with really good features. And I know to take my time. My motto is fast hands, slow feet. Like, cut the box opens quickly, put stuff on the shelf quickly. But when you gotta like bend down or walk and push the cart, anything like more than reaching or moving your arms, move slow. And that balances it out. You stay on time that way. It doesn't make sense to rush like your legs, because that's when you get injured or pull a muscle or just exhaust yourself. So I got that tempo down, fast hands, slow feet. I recommend stocking. Anybody that's a night owl, you can do overnight. Anyone who's an early bird, you can do early morning. Different stores do different things. So it's like, you're not gonna get the shift at the place close to home. You're gonna get the shift at the store that has that type of shift. People at my place do like 6 to 11, 7 to 1 a.m. I didn't get on that track. I said my only availability was 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. And so far I'm all 6 to 4, which is dope. If I worked till 6 p.m., I probably would have to sleep in the rest stop, because I'm not going to pitch camp with I'm not going to look for a campsite with my headlights, and I'm not going to pitch camp with my headlamp on. That's where we store the Zen pouch. It's the most hygienic thing I can do. I really wish I had a juice or something. Library opens in 19 minutes. like when I lean in. I think it's more personal. This town reminds me of where I grew up. I grew up in Northern Virginia, not too far from West Virginia. I'll tell you that. I don't mind telling you about my past. I just don't want the audience to look like my present location. I think the lag is good in posting. I think next time I have a new project, I'll try to make the lag like a week or more, maybe like 10 days. I'm at like 6 days right now, 5 days, something like that. And then you do wear out locations, man, because at Hunter, for instance, I can't go back there, not for a long while, because like I don't want to, even if like he's not actually hunting me, he's not like trying to kill me, it's just bad blood. Like I don't need my blood pressure up. And then, so I don't want to do that in the places remaining. I don't want to overstay my welcome, so I do want to move around. There's like a group of kids doing laps in the parking lot. That's strange. Exercise. I'm gonna have to pee here soon. I hope this library opens a little early. I can pee on camera in a bottle. I like to be off camera. That's a new genre. Not made for kids. I wonder if it would get banned or flagged. This is not me peeing, this is me pouring water into a bottle. Hotboxing my car would be hilarious. I'll have to do that when I'm in a different state where it's more like maybe if I'm passing through Colorado, I'd do that. It'd be funny for you guys to see me get high or stoned for like the first time in months. Cause it always just wrecks you. You just gotta like put your head back and you go to another planet. Unless you really take like 2 hits and just let it ride, which I might do. I could clip off a joint, save half for later. So smoking $12 of cigarettes a day, which times 7 is 84 a week. Which I wasn't even making 84 a week, like some days. So I just stopped that. So half that's 42, which is the price of a punch card for 10 visits. I mean, it's crazy money to even just smoke half a pack of American Spirits. I won't smoke the other stuff because I don't want any additives. Like tobacco and water is legit. That's like all I'll put in my body. Let me show you. Where does it say tobacco and water? There you go, bottom right corner. Tobacco and water. I don't know if you can read that, but that's the truth. But if I can cut out $42, that's half pack, which is my normal pace. Cut out 42. I'd only have to buy like 4 canisters in a week, which would be $20 if I go to Circle K. So from going from 82 to 20, I saved $60 switching from transitioning from a full pack smoker to a half pack of Zen a day. Gotta do that. In 10 weeks, that's $600. Gotta do that. That's the only way I'm gonna get to my $1,000 goal. Because I need $1,000 to like, once my seasonal job's over, I'll either take it and keep living here. It's warm here, so it's like not a bad option. But I want to have options. I want to have the 1,000 to like know that I can go somewhere. I might need to do like small maintenance on my car. I gotta get another oil change in January 22nd, which I'm gonna do like at a Walmart $27. Like, I'm gonna do these every 3 months because I need my car to like stay where it is, not get worse. I'm lucky I spent $900 on like 2 years ago when I was in a pinch on a credit card to get a brand new alternator and batteries. So like those should be really powerful. And my starter is fine. Like sometimes my car does whine and wheeze when I start it, but you just have to press the gas a little and it always works. So I don't think I'll need a starter, but that could be what sets me back. Knock on wood, knock on the steering wheel, knock on the plastic roof. My sister got me this when I was biking to work, but I really recommend one because like it's basically a hunting vest. Like if I'm in the woods near hunters, I can always wear this. But it's also like makes me look like a maintenance worker or highway worker anywhere I go. So it's just a nice thing to have around. Like if people see it in the car, they think I'm here working rather than living. It's kind of a hack. That's like the second thing I can teach you. Buy tuna pouches at Walmart. They were still pretty cheap, $1.25 where I got them today. And then so buy the tuna pouches at Walmart, and buy the vitamin C shots at Walmart, the orange juice blend, and then have a bike vest, a visible vest that looks like a work vest. And if you buy a sleeping bag, don't go for I went for the 37 degrees, like go for 17 degrees if they have that. Because that's like in Utah and Colorado and Arizona and New Mexico, that will do you fine year round. I don't think you can camp in like the Dakotas and Montana and Idaho in the winter, even with a 17. Like I just don't think you can do it. It snows too much. Well, you get the four corner states if you have 17 probably, so that's worth it. I gotta buy a hat. Like I have this cap that keeps me warm, like probably down to like 40 degrees. But because I left behind all my like fleece hats because they were just shitty. They were worn out, didn't fit right. But I will have to I'll get it on Amazon probably to a locker. I'll have to pick up like a fleece hat if I'm going to the Rockies, but that'll on Amazon it'll be like $10 or $15. That'll be a good deal. I just hope it fits right. That's the problem with Amazon. It's a whole hassle. I got a message in TikTok that seemed like it was from a fan. I only posted my first video there, but I can't tell. It popped up while I was dashing. I can't tell if it was like an automated message or someone actually sent me a note. It had 3 question marks, so I was like, this might be real. It'd be strange for TikTok to send like an automated platform message with 3 question marks. So I'm excited to look at that. I'll update you later today. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like participate in the AMA. Start posting questions in the comments. Go check out the video. Ask me anything. That's probably where, if anyone else has posted questions, that's where they'll be. My nutrition's great. I had a breakfast burrito this morning. I'm about to manage edema and get some nice climate control for like 4 hours in the library. I'm glad I made this video, and I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. I love being creative. I love sorting through my thoughts on tape. I actually have watched back some of the early videos myself just to know how far I've come. And I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep improving. And like, if I get somewhere and have some stability, like the first thing I'm gonna do is probably save for a truck. I'll buy a used truck, somewhere between 5 and 10 grand, which like might be unreasonable. I might need a car loan. I might like angle for a 10K truck and like pay $2,500 down or something. But I have bad credit. I hope I can get one through my university credit union or something that's like not usurious. Or maybe I can have a family member co-sign. That's what I'd do. It would mean a lot to me to get a truck. There's places where I am that I can't even go because I'm not 4-wheel drive. And like, my car's getting beat up. Like, when I have to pull off on the side of the road to let someone pass, everything bangs up. Like, all the shit gets banged up under my car. Everything, the oil pan, the exhaust, and then I don't know whatever else is under there. I hope the engine's protected. My oil filter's exposed, but it's bright orange, thank God. So like I was able to look at it at a gas station and see that it was like not disturbed from that episode where I was running from the hunter and like ended up off-roading in the grass in the thicket, going like 15 miles an hour, letting a truck pass because I didn't know if it was the guy. So this is a vibe. Like getting to the library early and filming for you guys, that's a vibe. So getting to camp a little early, filming with my windows up, getting to the library early. It's hard to do it at like grocery store because there's so much action in the parking lot. I'm gonna try the park later today, so that could be a new filming location. Sorry for the road noise. Let me know if this is too bad. Like, if you've heard the cars go by and it kind of sucks. Because I want my video retention to be high, like 80%. So let me know if you're bailing because like the UPS truck went by. Let me see if I can drop a jewel here for the people who stayed 46 minutes. Okay, there's this blacklist site. It's called the Blacklist without any vowels. Blacklist.com, and they rate screenplays. And so I'm not a slouch with screenwriting. I never went pro, and I want to be a pro screenwriter. I want to be an undiscovered novelist, but like I got a score out of 10 of a 7 on my first screenplay, which is 1 grade below professional. If you score 8 or higher, you're considered professional quality. So they wrote that I should continue writing. That was in 2016, 2015, somewhere around there. I wrote that first screenplay in a cabin, and that's why I think my screenplays haven't been as good since then, because I had like a part-time day job, and I was in the city and there's road noise. I didn't have like the full tranquility, the full clarity of mind just to immerse myself in the story. So it's like a humble brag. I wanted to drop to you guys that I do know a shit ton about screenwriting. I am very good at it. I just haven't been able to put all the pieces together. So that's hopefully something you'll see. Like, I'll start living outdoors more. I'll get into a rhythm and I'll actually be writing. You know, I'll actually be writing and I'll share with you some outlines and like character profiles and stuff. This goes back in. Disgusting, right? Save a little money. I think that was the librarian that parked next to me, so it's time to hit the road, guys. Maybe see you later today, hopefully. I'll try because I have energy. I slept good last night. I'm grateful for that. And I have a little extra time, I think, too, today. So if I manage it right, I'll be able to do a second appearance. Released it at like 1 a.m. Eastern. This is what I keep these around to clip my cigarettes and put them in the passenger dash. I'm gonna bring my fleece into the library in case it's cold. I get cold in air conditioning. It's this awesome brand. This little, I think that's the Swiss flag. So it's like not really a known brand in the US, but my brother got it for me. He lives in Europe, and let's see. Maybe it is known. It's made in Vietnam. That's funny. Since 1960, Fjallraven has developed outdoor equipment with the goal of making nature more accessible to people. It's a men's large. I'm extra large now for sure, but there's the brand. I recommend it. Like, it hasn't worn out. I'd only wash it like every month or two, because I know washing is the biggest stress you put on clothing. But it's got really nice like features, like the draw cord. Draw cord's leather. It's got like a little patch on the sleeve, so leather. It's nice. So that's that. I'll see you guys next time. I love everybody. Thank you for watching. Last Spot on the Left signing out. See you later.